You're tuned in to the Real Game No Gimmick podcast, hosted by LBC.
We gonna throw down. That's right, we gonna get serious.
Party time!
How y'all doing? This is the Real Game No Gimmick podcast, and I am your host, LBC. Back again with my guy, PG the Hustler, host of the Redeployment podcast, Black Money Media. What's the deal, my guy?
What's happening, man? What's going on, man? What's the deal?
Good to see you, brother. Good to see you.
Always good to see you. Always good to see the family, man. How was your holidays, man?
Back at it. Oh yeah, it was cool. And I meant to say this to you, and I meant to say it before we started, but I apologize about last week. I had to go right before we were supposed to shoot. I ended up having to go get stitches. Messed myself up real bad.
Yo,
yeah, man. That's why we didn't shoot last week.
Bring Jazz in and let's talk about this.
Jazzy B, we got Jazzy B, Real Game, Ain't No Gimmick, ladies' night host. Now let's start this motherfucking show.
Bet. Let's go.
So PG,
talk to me.
As you know, it's the fuck the streets movement going on. Me and you talked about it. We touched on it, but I want the world to hear what you had to say. I want everybody to hear what you got to say, because you know I respect what you got to say. Yeah.
So
the last we talked.
Go ahead.
Let me just say this real quick. The last we talked, and I said this on air, you said to me you agree with what Lil Boosie had to say. And I read what Boosie had to say on over the air. I can't remember it word for word, but so I'm gonna let you take it from there and tell us why you agree with Boosie. Basically, you can paraphrase what Boosie said and tell us why you agree, or just tell us how you feel about the fuck the streets movement.
All right. So basically, like what Boosie was saying is that it's okay to be like, yeah, fuck the streets and all that. That's cool. Like it's kind of 2 points. So one point is you can't really just say fuck the streets when if you're a real street nigga, that's what made you. It's hard to just be like, yeah, fuck the streets, because that's the reason why you on point like you on point. That's the reason why you street smart and maybe book smart. That's the reason why you move how you move. That's the reason why you don't trust motherfuckers like certain, because you done seen shit. Like, so you can't just say fuck your upbringing. That's kind of like saying fuck my mama, fuck my daddy, because they taught me shit. You know what I'm saying? The streets taught people a lot of shit. Like sometimes people who was forced to be in the streets taught you a lot. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to just be like, you can't just be like fuck the streets. So, but in another point it is if you are gonna say fuck the streets, don't put that fucking shit in your fucking lyrics. Talk about going to college, talk about doing something good, talk about regular everyday activities. Like, don't put street shit. Don't have your main focus be about street shit, or your main motherfucking subject material be about street shit, and you run around hollering fuck the streets, because that's lightweight blasphemous. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of not blasphemous. Let me take that back. That's contradictory.
Facts. I mean, I ain't think blasphemy was a bad word. I understand why you took it back, because blasphemy people relate that with religious and God.
Right, yeah.
But I get what you were saying though. But I understand why you took it back too, because you know some people was crazy.
Exactly. I don't want to hear no weak ass comments about this just mean I don't mean it. Yeah, you feel me? So we can go with the contradictory, because it's definitely contradictory.
Hmm.
But that's how I feel on it. I read his statement, and I feel it's not that I'm just taking his side, like, oh yeah, everything he said it, but there's facts in that, and that is a fact. To me, I can never say fuck what made me. You know what I'm saying? I can never say
respect. I respect that.
Yeah, I respect everything. You have to see, and that's the reason. So let's go there. That's the reason why a lot of people fail in the streets, because they don't respect the street. They don't respect the interactions, the dealings. They don't respect the code. They don't respect the law of the streets. They think they above it. They think they bigger than the fucking program, and they not. You know what I'm saying? So that's why people end up in the situations that they are. There are street niggas that have been in there and been in the streets all their life and made it out because they respected the streets and they understood the program. You know what I'm saying? They knew who to be around. They knew who to talk to. They knew when to keep their mouth fucking shut. You know, they just knew how to play the game. Some people don't. Some people didn't, and they didn't. So that's how they feel jaded by the streets. And then you have niggas that really didn't grow up in the streets and try to play the street game. And then they don't know what it's about because they're not really from it. Okay, so my favorite word, elaborate.
Facts. Oh, okay, I will. I want to get to another point, but I will elaborate. I will elaborate first. Now, PG, you know, I grew up with you. Now, you my guy. I grew up with you. I grew up with you. Me and my brother grew up in a nice house. I grew up in a nice house with a nice basement. I had me and my brother had every fucking game you wanted to have. You feel me? When we wanted to go to the hood and hoop, my mama said nah, and she built us a fucking hoop in the backyard. Y'all niggas gonna hoop here. You feel me? So
and might I add one of the coldest ones on the block.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. So I just want to keep it real. I just want to keep it all the way real. I just want to be transparent as I can be. I grew up in a nice neighborhood. The quiet neighborhood. You ain't see police up and down the street. That's not, you know what I'm saying? That's what I grew up in. That's my mama's house. But I got a daddy too.
Right.
My daddy's house wasn't like that. My daddy was on the east side, Lovers Lane, Talbot. You feel me? So long story short, though, I had two sides. You know what I'm saying? And even though I grew up in the good neighborhood and nice stuff, grew up with having what I wanted. I was a spoiled kid. I was one of them. I was one of them niggas that I don't stand in line right now for J's. Fuck some Jordans. I had them shits my whole life, man. I don't even care about them shits. Y'all have at it, niggas. I had them already. Man, go ahead.
Right. But, like I remember, I had them when they came out.
Everyone I wanted. So I ain't tripping. Y'all niggas stand in line, do what y'all gotta do, raffle. Have at it. But but my dad's side though, you feel me? PG, you know my whole life story, dog. I got my Edgewood side, my Edgewood days. I went down there and it was like all my favorite movies, but it was in real life. It was Menace to Society, it was Boys in the Hood, it was all that shit in real life, and I fucking loved it, nigga. And I ain't gonna lie to you. I fucking loved it. You know what I'm saying? When I got to the hood, I didn't want to come back home. At 16, I did not. After at 16, I said, fuck this. You know what I'm saying? I just stayed. I went there, I went to spend night in the projects, and I never left. I left like 10 years later. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. That's just what it was for me. And I fell right into all that shit. You just start off being who you is, but then you start seeing how shit is, and then now you gotta survive, like type shit. Like I moved out my mama's house. My mama kept me nice, but when I moved out my mama's house, she stopped buying me them J's and shit and all them nice clothes. But I still wanted them, so I had to, you know what I mean. So then that thing, you know, I'm in the streets in bad situations. I've been in some fucked up situations that I won't even get into right now. But people that know me know, y'all know. Some fucked up situations that I wouldn't have been in if it wasn't for me being in drug houses. So that's what I mean. I was not a street nigga.
Okay.
I became one. I learned how to be one. So that's why I raised my hand. I flat out say I ain't no hood nigga. I wasn't a hood nigga, a street nigga.
Right.
I turned into one, but I say to you, I'm not one now.
Right. So I say there's three So I do agree. I do agree with 21. I do agree with 21 on one thing. When he said there's three different classes of niggas. You know, you got your hood nigga who grew up in the hood, but never was part of the gang banging shit, but know how to move and know what's going on and know how to maneuver because they seen it all, because they was in it, but they just wasn't necessarily involved. You know what I'm saying? But they had family involved. They know they're not, they not accustomed to it pretty much. They not, they know what's going on. Then you got your street niggas who mama was on dope, daddy on dope. They ain't have shit. You know what I'm saying? They was actually in there doing whatever they got to do to survive. No choice but to sell drugs. No good household. No good. You know what I'm saying? And then you got regular ass lame niggas who don't know shit about shit. You know what I'm saying? Who wasn't never, a part of none of that shit. They don't know nothing but school and whatever.
Now, can I say this? Now, let me tell you this though. I'm one of every last one of them because I'm not in the streets. Born and raised in New York, but I'm not in the streets. My parents kept me out the streets. Like nothing negative or nothing like that. Like I always was doing group clubs, choir, band, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that or whatever. I wasn't no nerd. I ain't even gonna lie. I guess I was, because I did get on the road all the time. So I guess I was a nerd. Okay. But at the same time, I still had my street smarts.
Right.
But I still had my street smarts. But I'm not gonna lie. I really didn't know the streets until I moved to Youngstown. It was a real life difference when I moved to Ohio from New York. From what I seen,
that's when you got your
no
hood
lie.
pass.
That's no lie.
That's when you got your hood pass.
No, that's when I got my nigga. That's when I got my nigga card. Because I don't think I was a nigga in New York.
Oh
I
no!
think I was.
Listen, you was.
I think it was half and half.
We was born.
Do you see what I'm saying? In New York, I think it was half and half.
Right.
I was bougie, like according to certain standards. Especially when I came out here to Ohio, I was bougie. I had both my parents. I had all me and my brothers. We got the same mom, same dad. Like it was a lot. But at the same time, like motherfuckers was doing drugs. They was in the streets. They was staying in abandoned apartments. Like it was all kind of shit that I did not know that was life. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all really do this? Oh my gosh, no, not for me. You know what I'm saying? So it made me seem bougie because I wasn't on a level.
And I get it. Because I kind of got the same thing almost as LBC when I went to kick it with my family. Like so where we grew up, that neighborhood that LBC talking about is like it's hood adjacent. You know what I'm saying? Like
down
the hood is close. Right, exactly. It's down the street from the hood. The hood is close. It's hood adjacent. So if you wanted to be involved, all you had to do was go up the street, which was nothing as kids. You know what I'm saying? To just be right up the street, you know what I'm saying? Or
but see,
actually like, each way, you know what I'm saying? So
I'm not even gonna lie. Like with me, as much as I wanted to be so in the streets and with the gangsters and like all my thug boys or whatever, I just could not do it because like what my mom and them had invested in me, I just was like, this is not my life. I cannot. I'm not about to be doing this shit on your, like I couldn't, and I was too smart for that. But at the same time, like I ain't even gonna lie, like you know how they always say a good girl loves a bad boy. I used to be like that, but then I'm like, what is these bad boys like? I'm not about to play with y'all.
Right.
So once you get older, you know what I'm saying, like really. And that's why I feel with the 21. Because once you get older, I feel like you should mature.
No doubt. No doubt.
I don't think nobody should stay in the same level. Like you should never stay where you at.
Facts.
That's not
I
the
was in
goal.
New York. I was in New York. I had the best life ever. And I came to fucking Ohio and it was the worst life ever. I'm not about to I'm not about to suffer because of Youngstown or Ohio. Like I'm not. And that's really how I felt.
That's crazy that you
Facts.
feel like that. That's crazy.
No, I
Hold
really
on.
feel like no, I really feel
I'm saying that about the city though. But you was
no,
in
I'm saying that
Youngstown,
about Ohio.
so I can
No, I said
Ohio.
Ohio.
Damn, that's crazy. I
No, I
love
say
Ohio,
Ohio.
but I don't like the weather. I love Ohio, but I don't like the weather. I like the cost of living and stuff but I don't like the weather.
And that's the crazy
Facts.
thing. I love y'all weather.
You
All
ain't
right.
never
So
lived on the West Coast.
so now I agree with everything y'all said. We about to let HB pop in, but
Okay.
before we get to HB, I want to say this, PG. I don't think 21 Savage was saying that. I respect what you said, and you're right. I don't think he was saying fuck the hood niggas in the streets, fuck the street. I think he was saying fuck the street codes, fuck the not snitching shit, fuck
Well, then you
the
have
bullshit,
he need.
the bullshit that comes with the hood. I don't think he was saying fuck the hood, fuck the people in the hood. I don't think he was saying that. I don't think he was saying fuck the streets like fuck the niggas. I think he's saying fuck the bullshit that comes with it. That's what I took from it.
I get it, but I think if in that case he's talking on a widely public platform, in that case he must elaborate
No, I feel that
Facts.
same way too,
because
though.
people gonna
And
take it
like
how
I
he
said,
says it.
HB, what up, my guy?
H Bizzle with
What
the
the
Adidas with
business
the Adidas
is?
suit. I see you, my boy. My nigga, what's happening?
What's going on? How y'all feeling?
Waiting on you, man. We chilling, man. We good. We let's go. Now we ready, man.
What's the deal, bro?
Cooling, man. Had a little car trouble. Had to get that
Oh shit.
together. It was good now. It was good now. I had to roll
Okay.
all the way from the north side with my hand out the window holding the door,
Damn.
pulling up on my mechanics. And I ended up fixing it myself. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's
That
nuts.
is wild. Well, we glad you
Sometimes you
made it,
gotta
my
do
guy.
that shit.
It was good though, y'all.
Slow motion, man. So we was just talking about this fuck the streets movement, man, and and all that. How you feel
okay,
about the fuck the streets?
I mean, I had kind of explained it in the last episode. Um,
We here right
Mixed
now.
emotions. You know,
I
mixed
don't think I was
emotions.
there.
You up?
You ain't come on. Me and LB was on talk about it briefly, but like I got mixed emotions. You know,
Okay.
I'm from the streets. Was brought up in the streets. You know, my grandma and all my great uncles, they was like from the streets.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my grandma, she did rob banks. She was boasting, she was hoeing, she was getting. They used to call her New York Peaches. She was running up to New York and she was like that street life. That's the
It's the
only
only
life
life
I
I know.
know. Street
Street
life.
life.
That shit like I feel that shit when I hear that song, you
Yeah,
know what I'm
no, I
saying?
get it. I get it.
But like I was saying, like fuck the streets, you know. Now that I'm older and out of them and see how it's just a trick to play you, it's like not fuck the people in the streets. It can never be that. You know, I learned everything coming up from the streets.
Right.
You know, things that I still apply to the corporate world, you know, in my day to day. I'm not in the streets no more. But when I think about everybody that fell victim to the streets and then died in jail, got a crazy drug habit, you know what I'm saying? Then it's just like fuck that, man. Fuck the streets. Like, you know.
Right.
I hate it. I
Let
hate
Jazzy
how
go.
some of some of my peoples, like some of my day ones, is still stuck in them. You know what I'm saying? Streets don't love you. That
Nope.
shit poison your mind, take it over, and you better hope you can come back from that shit. You
Got
know
a
what I'm
song about
saying? It's a,
it. Most definitely.
it's unfortunate. Like a lot of people, like y'all said, it's three different street niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The ones that just born in it. You know what I'm saying?
It had no choice.
Yeah, that shit take over your mind. It could have been
That's
different.
to not just a footnote for people that don't understand. That's why he said born in it, because born in it means you have no fucking choice.
Your
A lot
mama
of
was
times
there.
people don't.
Your
Yeah,
mama
like
was
people don't
born there.
understand
You was
that.
born there, nigga. You was
That,
born there.
that's all you seen. That's
I remember them
you.
niggas. I remember the police kept telling me, you ain't allowed down here no more in these projects. Well, nigga, I live here. Where the fuck I'm supposed to go? Nigga, I got 30 criminal trespasses in my life because of that fuck ass shit. Where the fuck
Me
I'm supposed
too.
to go, nigga? I live here.
Me
Right.
too. They was getting us on them criminal trespasses. They
You know what
And you
I'm
man.
live there.
saying? I mean,
Mhm.
we
Hey,
had it
we
fucked
grew up
up.
in a wild
It
time,
was
man.
fucked up.
Think about the
Police was
shit
on our
niggas is
ass
going
like the
through
white
now.
folks.
Think about the shit niggas are going through now with ICE coming through their shit, certain hoods and shit.
Yeah,
Man, we HB, we think we had it bad. Imagine what them niggas going
yeah.
through with these ICE niggas now.
They got it rough. I've been
That
seeing some of it too. It's like, damn.
that's why I
They
say,
like,
man, I love, like, you can't love it, but you gotta respect it. Like, I get it. The
You
streets
gotta
ain't never gonna
respect
have no
it.
love for you, but you gotta respect it. And when you respect the streets, that's when you can be able to maneuver through them
And to be
being
and to be
unscathed. You know what I mean?
to be
yeah,
honest,
that's the
you
thing.
not only gotta respect it, you gotta learn it because that's the only way you're gonna learn how to maneuver. Like I said, I came down there. I had to learn how to really maneuver. And then, like nigga, you don't know how to maneuver. You're gonna be a victim. You're gonna be a target, man. I don't know, man. The streets was fucked up. To be honest, man.
And
We
still
shouldn't have to,
remain.
man. Man, we shouldn't have to live like this, man. Shit is wild. You know what I'm saying? Like, I almost felt, man, this shit need to be studied because, like, if I really think about it, I deteriorated when I was down there. You know what I'm saying? I did shit. I started doing things. I swear to God to y'all, I started doing things that when I first came to the hood, I said that'd never be me, and I ended up being exactly everything I said I wasn't gonna be when I first came to the hood. I said that won't be me. I won't be doing that. I won't be that nigga that's on the block wearing that same fit. I was that nigga. I ended up being that same nigga, hustle. Nigga, I turned into everything I didn't want to be when I was down there. And it's really taken me as a grown-up mind to realize this shit. Like, I turned into everything I did not want to be.
Well, see, this is what people don't understand. That's not from the cloth or haven't been involved. Like, the streets is alluring.
Fuck
Even
yeah.
at the lowest level, it's alluring. You know what I'm saying? It's a certain freedom. You know what I mean? Even though you gotta watch your back, it's still a certain freedom. You know what I mean? It's a certain um it's just alluring, man. It's a certain vibe. It's just a certain, man. Listen, man, we all had our years in the street life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, in that shit. Like you said, like I had asked you earlier to elaborate. And I agree with that's why I wanted you to elaborate, not for us, but for the viewers too. Because I too understand exactly what you're talking about, because I took the time in some of my years to choose to be that type of person, to be on that level. And all it did was stunt my growth as a person, as a human being, as a functioning adult in society. All it really did was stunt my growth. You know what I'm saying? I'll say the 10, 15 years that I was stuck in the bullshit, my credit was fucked up, paying rent, like just bullshit cars. You know what I'm saying? Just not a member of not a productive member of society.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Not a real adult. You know what I'm saying? It was, and I necessarily wasn't. I never was the person to couch to couch. Always had a spot. You know what I'm saying? Or always had a place. But at one point in time, like I have been homeless at one point in my time when I moved to LA, when I moved to California. But that's a different time. That's when I was getting my shit together on track, coming out the street shit. And I wouldn't have been homeless had I had all my shit together and not been in the streets. Before, I would have had things situated. I would have had things saved up. I would have had credit enough to go to California and just get a fucking apartment. But because I didn't, because I moved in the street with all cash, didn't believe in credit, because I didn't have credit because I fucked it up. I didn't have credit because I moved with cash all the time. It was just cash, everything. We grew up in a different era. And that's what a lot of times, sometimes people that's watching this got to understand about us and our demographic. That 35 plus, we grew up in an era where you didn't need credit for shit. I can go rent a car with cash back in the day. I can go to Enterprise and it just costs more. Instead of $150 for the year, I had to, for the weekend, I pay them $300. When I come back with the car, I get that other $150. I get the balance from that shit. They give it back, but it was just cash. Then they switch shit to credit so they could track everything. But like you said, things needed to be studied, and that was one of the things that was put in place so they could track things. So not only were they tracking the people that was using this shit from the streets, that's why niggas used to go get rentals in other people's names. They was tracking the people that was involved with the people that was so-called, quote unquote, aiding and abetting motherfuckers that was in the street and doing street shit. And they start whooping them too. You know what I'm saying? With shit. They start charging them with bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, so, like, it definitely a spiral, man. And it goes down, like, but to, like, all in all, like, bottom line, it did, to your point, it definitely stunted my growth. It stunted my growth as a real functioning society, like human being, like grown up adult in society.
And I also will say this, and this is my opinion. But I will say, man, be careful as to what you let your kids watch too. Be careful what you're watching and what your kids watching, because my mom ain't even know it though. But I was conditioning myself for the hood by watching the shit I was watching Colors. I told this story on here before. Colors made me want a game today. Colors made me. I immediately was Colors when the fucking credits started rolling. I was like, I want to do that. You know what
yeah,
I was a dumbass kid. But listen, when the Colors was over,
it's not. Don't say that. Don't ever say that, my nigga. Don't ever say that. You was not dumb. Let me keep it real. Like watching Boys in the Hood and Menace to Society. I still watch Colors. I was all for that shit. Like, even though I had never even like been in the hood like that, I was conditioning myself by watching that shit. Kept putting that shit in my. I was romanticizing that shit by watching that fucking bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But so I just say, and all the movies are entertainment. They're entertainment for sure. But I just say, be careful what you bring in. Be careful what you take in, and make sure what your kids taking in. Because my mom ain't even know. But the shit that we was watching that we wasn't even really allowed to watch. I was taking all that shit in. I was taking all that shit in. Minister, I was taking all that shit in. And when I got to the hood, when I really saw it, I was all for it. Go ahead, HB.
Yeah. My aunt took me to go see Menace at the movies, and I couldn't believe it. Like, Auntie, you brought me to see. I didn't even know what Menace to Society was. You know, I was a kid when that came out. You know what I'm saying? I said, what? And I loved it. I fell in love. I loved it. I knew that was going to be me.
I didn't feel like that, though.
I feel you on
I didn't think it was going to be me.
I did.
But I knew myself.
I see it, but it was all around me anyway. I just didn't recognize it. You know what I'm saying? Seeing it on that big screen kind of brought it out to me, you know? Because I was chilling. I was always laid back. Like, I was the one that was in the hood, but I wasn't the hood nigga. You know what I'm saying? I was moving like I knew how to move. You know what I'm saying? Even as a kid. But all my friends, they was from families that was born in it. You know what I'm saying? When I go over my one friend's house, he got the older brothers. We in the car, they got bullets everywhere, guns, and they was like living that life. Go to my other friend's house, you know, they family was on that shit, so I was seeing it, but it wasn't like that at home. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My mom was good with covering it up.
Same shit.
You know what I'm
Same shit.
saying?
Yeah. So it's fun. It's funny that you
Yeah,
say
she
that,
was
HB, because
good.
that's how mine is. LBC know, but it's a lot. Like LBC know, like my neighborhood know about my mom, but they don't really know about the extent of my family, like her brothers and sisters, and you know what I'm saying, and shit like that.
Right.
Like, so my mom is the church one. After she had 4 strokes and an aneurysm, she had 4 strokes and an aneurysm 8 days after I was born. You know what I'm saying? So LBC know, just like he just said, we know the story, like we know each other's shit. You know what I'm saying? LBC, he know my shit. So like my mom had 8. Well, this is like details, but my mom had 4 strokes and an aneurysm 8 days after I was born. So when I grew up, like my mom, everybody was always used to my mom being handicapped. My mom been handicapped all my life. You know what I'm saying? And she was always like in the church or the church person of my family. So like, but what a lot of people don't know, but my family, you know what I'm saying, is what like my grandmother, my grandfather, my uncles, you know what I'm saying, my aunt, she went same almost the same kind of route as my mom, where she went and got out. So my grandma, you know what I'm saying, my grandma was always in it, like, because that's just what it was back in the day. Like my granddad too. Barberton police killed my granddaddy in the jail and said that he committed suicide because he was a timer. Like he was a nigga that always, but he used to drive drunk. He used to kick it, drive drunk, and be kicking it all the time. But he had like always had like dope ass cars, like back in the day, like the 50s and shit. In the 50s, my granddaddy had Cadillacs. And if you know anything about motherfuckers being in this, like my family, like deeply rooted in the street and like dope and like shit like that. Like, but my granddaddy had Cadillacs in the 50s. So for a black man to have a Cadillac in the 50s in Barberton, he was envied. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers was like, nigga, like we finna take you down. Like ain't no way you finna just get all this money and just we out here poor. Like these the police, these everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. My aunt got a scar right now on her arm where she cut her arm on my daddy on the, you know how the sharp used to be fit sharp as fuck on the back of the Cadillac back in the day, like the Cadillac. She cut her arm. Her and my uncle was playing, and she cut her arm on that nigga car. On that shit, like on the metal. Like, cause remember the cars used to be all metal back then.
Yeah.
We talking about the 50s. This nigga was driving Cadillac. They killed him. They hung him in in the prison. I mean, in the jail in Barberton. Because they hated him so much. They always used to pull him over and he was drunk and take him to jail for being drunk. And I guess one day he pissed him off or he beat him up or who knows. Maybe he, God rest her soul, my grandmama did. Maybe he fucked one of their wives or some shit one day. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it was a vendetta that one of them niggas had against him. They killed him in Barberton, what's that? They killed him when my mama was only 8 years old. My uncles was like 13 and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? So they lost their dad at that time, and all they had was the streets. You know what I'm saying? My grandmama was, you know, they used to run numbers and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So we already know like how that shit go back in the day. But like you don't like, it's always things that allure you about that lifestyle, things that's alluring about that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So, and I only say that just to say, you know what I'm saying, just to say that when you have the choice or the chance, you got to understand that you're in a fortunate position. As youngsters, and that's why I told you earlier, LBC, don't say that you dumb, that you was a dumb kid. We not dumb. We wasn't dumb. We just wanted to know what that other side was like. You know what I'm saying? Because our parents already seen that, and they took us out of that to prevent us from seeing what that was about. You know what I'm saying? What all that entailed. Because I've had family members, cousins, everybody overdose, murdered, killed. You know what I'm saying? All kind of shit. So go to jail. Uncle probably 50, 60 years old in jail right now. You know what I'm saying? But that just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I hope he not, but it is what it is. But I mean, don't go that way, man. Like I know it's alluring because it ain't no good for you. Period, point blank.
Okay, so it's a lot of people criticizing the movement,
Mm-hmm.
and they saying these niggas only saying this. I know y'all heard this too. These niggas only saying this because they didn't got caught now. A lot of niggas saying, well, niggas just want to forgive Gunna. Niggas just trying to make snitching cool now because they got out of their little shit. They not in the streets no more. What y'all think about that? Jazzy B, what you think about people saying this is only clout? This is only because niggas is wanting to be cool to be snitches now. I know you have you heard this?
Not with the snitches thing, but um, I don't. The street game ain't the same. So
They,
everybody. I mean, I don't even know how to feel about that for real.
what about you, PG, HB? What about you?
Um, I think that's a narrative. I don't think he meant it like that though. I think he straight made it like, man, streets is some bullshit. Like, fuck the streets, fuck the
I do
annex
too.
in the streets. I don't think it was enough thought in it behind it to be like, if I say this and try to get this, so Gunna, you know what I'm saying? Because if they was cool with Gunna, do they feel like they could make better music? Like ATL can take it back over because they did have a strong ass movement and all this happened and like. But I think that's something that internet twisted into. You know what I'm saying?
No,
But
the internet ain't saying it though. Like I've been hearing niggas on. I didn't hear the Breakfast Club say it. I heard a lot of motherfuckers say, it's like they want to be, they trying to cover their tracks so in case some shit. They trying to say. What I heard people saying is these rap niggas now is trying to say it's cool. Fuck the street. So like if shit hit the fan and they get the snitching, that is okay because they said fuck the streets. That's the narrative that niggas is trying to. Some people are trying to put out. I ain't gonna say everybody, but
hell
some
yeah.
people I heard it said like on the
I don't
Breakfast Club.
agree
I
with
heard a
that.
couple motherfuckers
And unless it
because
was planned
you
to go
do.
viral, like I think unless if it was planned to go viral like that, but I feel like he was just having an
It was planned to
interview
go viral.
talking, and he said it, and after he said it, it was a chain reaction. Now Young Thug like, yeah, fuck the streets. Now G Herbo over in Chicago like, yeah, fuck the streets, and it's like, oh, they starting this, you know what I'm saying? Fuck the streets moving. And I think it just snowballed into that. Then that's when all the narratives start coming. Oh, it was like this, so they trying to do it like that. I think the internet blew it up and it just got so big, you know what I'm saying? Everybody commented on it. It turned into something bigger than what it actually was. He probably ain't planning to make no fuck the streets movement. He just happened to say it in the interview. You know how they could chop up your interview and say, or they could
I think
focus
he
on
did.
something you saying. You know, you saying you trying to present something big, but you say a little something that they just skip over with the main of what you was saying and stick with that
Got
little
you.
part.
What
But
you
that
what you
is
think, Pete? Oh, go
So
ahead.
nah, you good at you done it? That was it, HB?
yeah.
Oh, so all right, so like I mean I'm in agreement. So this is my thing though. Even though he might have meant something, like this, we living in a day and age where people's intelligence not there to pick apart what you saying. So you must elaborate. If you really meant fuck the shit that you go through in the streets, or you really meant fuck the code of the streets or the loyalty to the streets, if that's what you really meant, you should have said that. And I agree with HB, like he said. I don't think he meant it to go viral. I think it was just something he was just saying And you already know how today's age is when niggas hear something that sound cool. And I ain't gonna say it just sound cool, but I'm saying it sounds like something. Because the nigga had a fact, like it was if you break it down like we're doing, it is a fact. Fuck the streets, fuck the shit that you go through. So fuck the streets, the shit that the streets take you through. They take you through it for nothing. So I definitely get it, but there's some people that's gonna take that wrong because they don't have the intelligence to break down what he's saying. So I feel like sometimes when people make statements like that, they must elaborate. You know what I mean? They got to be a little detailed with what they're saying, and that's all I feel. I think that's the only mistake that he made. Where he coming from, I think he coming from a genuine place. I think he being real. You know what I'm saying? I think that to HB's point, I think that is what he means. To your point too, LBC, I think that is what he means. Is fuck the shit that you go through in the streets. Because let's not forget, he's not even really from here.
Because he said it gave him trauma. He said, fuck the streets, that shit gave us trauma. They keep leaving that part off that shit, though.
Right. And it did. And he's right. And that's the part that I mean, that's a fact. That's a fact. But to HB's point, people not breaking it down. People ain't breaking that shit down. They hearing fuck the streets and just going with it.
So, can I ask this question? Just because you said, and I've been listening to y'all and I've been quiet, but because of the fact that he's saying it now, but it seemed like he been living that though. 21 Savage, it seemed like he really been living that peaceful life. Don't want to have the streets involved or whatever, and he trying to get everybody out the street. So does that really like? I don't like. I think he's winning right now. I don't. Well, not with but I think he's lightweight winning with what he was trying to do. I think he's winning because now don't get it twisted. I have not heard his album, but I heard his album is the same thing. Like as far as what he's talking about with making everybody get together and not be on this violence thing. But I understand that though. Back in the day when we had beef, the beef was just on wax. It never really got to the streets until it got crazy. But it really didn't get to the streets though. Everybody, your beef is on wax. We not really like. Oh, nah, I can't even say that because I was about to say we can't.
No,
because I was about to say we not talking about motherfuckers we done killed the boop, but some people done put them in them raps.
We talking about all of that. We talking about all
of
that.
But I'm just saying, like, but now, it's real life blatant. They just blatant with it.
They are.
And to me, that's the crazy thing. And then you never think you're gonna get caught. And then when it come up, you suspect. But like, I mean, a lot of the shit it does need to go. Mm-hmm. Because if we beefing, just keep it on wax. I don't understand why it has to ever be like to the point where we killing each other people. If it's a rap beef, it's a rap beef.
Well, because the streets,
either you're better than me or you're not. Either I'm gonna slay you or you're gonna slay me. Like,
go ahead. No, I was just saying. I get what you're saying, Jazzy. But when we talking about the streets, we ain't talking about no rap shit. We talking about street beef. We talking about beef with baby mamas, beef over money, beef over drugs.
But it all goes together because like when they get into the rap, like it just make it more work.
Well, see that's the thing. I think we not. So we using 21 because he said it, but we talking about the real essence of the streets. We talking about the real streets, the niggas that ain't rappers, like the real streets, the streets that the rappers glorify. That half of them don't fucking live. That's what we talking about.
And I understand that. All the more reason, like I said, why rap about it if you're not about that life?
because that brings them money because the white system profits off of
But
our destruction and they set it up
okay, but
like
as
that.
soon as everybody see you not about that life, now what? And
Yo,
like that's what I'm saying. Like that's
hold on.
Yeah,
Let's hold
Jazzy.
on. Hold on. Let's quit talking about rap. Let's quit talking about music. Let's quit talking about the music. Because we talk about the streets.
Right.
Fuck the music. Fuck the music. We talking about the streets. Fuck the rappers. They ain't in the streets. We talking about the street codes. But I just want to go back to something real quick. I do believe. I don't believe it was random that this. I don't believe that. I don't think it was some random statement got thrown out and it just blew up. I don't believe that. I believe that he wanted to fucking make a movement. He tweeted it. He tweeted "fuck the streets," and then Young Thug tweeted "fuck the streets" at 21, and then G Herbo, and then shit. It's a whole fucking timeline of the shit.
Okay. So
Oh, he
now
tweeted
that
it?
makes see I ain't got no Twitter.
Yeah.
So that makes sense
Yeah.
now. I ain't got no
Yeah.
Twitter. That makes
So
sense
I
now.
do.
That was planned.
I ain't know
I
that.
do
Okay.
think. So I'm just saying that's why I'm saying fuck the rappers because
Yeah, this was
I
a
think he
publicity
meant
stunt.
that for the. I think he meant that for the street people. I mean, because like all y'all saying, the rappers is rappers. Rappers is rappers. I mean, they rapping this street shit. And to answer your
But they
question,
ain't never
Jazz,
been real.
to answer your question, and PG said it. They rapping the street shit because that's what's making them money. But they ain't in the street. So that's the reason why I said, let's get off the rappers. Because they ain't even in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get on a message. And the message is, fuck the streets. That shit wasn't nothing but trauma. That was the original tweet. If y'all didn't know or didn't see it, the original tweet was, fuck the streets. That shit was nothing but trauma. Because what's the name of the album, Jazz? What's the name of it again, y'all?
I don't remember.
It's some. Hold on.
I ain't a 21 fan like
What
that.
happened to the streets? Me neither. But
Yeah, what happened to the street? Okay.
People watching so much shit about it. It's called his shit was called What Happened
Oh,
to the
yeah,
Streets.
this was all publicity stuff.
That makes sense.
Facts. But see, that's what I'm saying. Watch what I'm going back to. I don't think this was some random ass. Like earlier it was said, like it was just random. This got randomly. I don't believe that.
Hey, where that nigga Jay at? I gotta change my vote now. I gotta change it now. I know new information.
So basically, it was promotion for.
It was promotion, bro. It was promotion. It was promotion.
But I do think he still meant it though.
They said, okay, now, like I said, I haven't heard the album or whatever, but according to what people are saying, the album is the same way he's been acting towards everybody. Like when he did the Twitter thingy, it's all the same thing. Now, I'm not a 21 fan, never heard, I did not hear his album, I do not know. But from what I'm hearing, they saying that what he said on his album is basically the same thing that he's putting out here in the streets, trying to make everybody come together, be a group. You know what I'm saying? Like just not. But at the same time, though, like I said, regardless of what your life is, whether you a drug dealer, you a gangbanger, you a thug, you a crip of blood or whatever, baby, sometimes you need to grow up. So when you grow up, you still got them people in your life though. But at the same, that don't mean you gotta do what they doing. And you could flip that script. Baby, it's time for you to grow up. It's time for you to do this. And I really feel like I don't know, but I think that's what 21 is trying to do with the Atlanta people.
Me too. I think he's trying to unite Atlanta.
Man,
yeah,
fuck Atlanta.
He's really trying to get everybody together on the same page.
If that's
but at the same time, and I really agree with this, like in the music industry, if certain motherfuckers was do things like if Atlanta was to come together and do a bomb ass album, that should be bomb. If New York was to come together and do a bomb ass album, that'd be bomb. If
They already did.
like, I really think if like everybody could separate their differences and their anger and all that, it could come together and it could be a dope ass collision for the world. But just because of all the bullshit, especially now with the youngins, a lot of the bullshit you can't even get over that to even make music together.
Now, PG, I gotta ask you a question real quick.
Talk to me.
You just said now when I explained to you a little bit more, you immediately said, "Okay, fuck that. This is all publicity." I ain't knocking that point, but I'm asking you: can both things be true? Can it be? Can he mean it and be promoting his album? Can they both be true? Can he want to say? Can he mean that message and still be promoting? Just say the album go along with the same.
I'm gonna say a soft maybe.
Okay.
Because for one, we have to match what he's saying with his efforts. So if you're really saying fuck the streets, how many kids have you sponsored for scholarships? How many toy drives have you given? How many times? How many people's rent have you? Like how many? What housing projects you took all the millions that you get?
Action you put behind your words.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm trying to get at right there. Where the action at?
Yeah,
That's why I say a soft maybe, because a lot of times these niggas do shit for the money, and everybody know money is the main motivator. But once you get that check, what you spend it on, once you get that check, what you spend it on determines what you really meant, what your real intentions were. And that's what I'm gonna put that at.
Go ahead, HB.
And I'm gonna say, then we gotta see what he talking about in his album. Because if that's how you met, and that's what the album, that's what the title sounded like, you can't be all in there talking about shoot 'em up, bang, bang.
Oh, trust believe I'm getting ready to go dissect that bitch this week. I'm getting ready to go dissect it this week.
Yeah, you can't be
from
saying
what
that
they say.
And the album is gangstified, you feel me?
It's not.
Mm-hmm.
The album not gangstified.
The whole album.
That's what they saying, bro. They saying the album matches up to what he's saying.
So I hear you, I hear you, LBC, but I don't give a fuck what they say. I'm getting ready to dissect that bitch this week, and I'm gonna listen to it.
I'm gonna keep it real.
I'm gonna listen to it.
I want to know. Be good.
I want to. So the reason, so I get you, LBC, and I feel you, and I respect your decision. But I want to know so I can be firm and concrete on my decision to be like, yeah, fuck this nigga, or yeah, I see what he doing. That's it. I feel that. That's why I want to hear it. That's why I'm gonna listen to it.
And 21.
Now,
21
can I say
intelligent.
this? I feel the same way. I ain't even gonna lie.
I ain't a fan of nobody but my family.
Look, I want to hear it so bad, but
nobody but my fam.
I don't know if I could listen to 21. I don't know if I could listen to that album. Like literally, I want to hear it just to see if it's real that they clicking on the same thing. But I'm not a fan like that.
Charlamagne said it. I don't listen to it. You know, I ain't hear it. I don't know.
I definitely.
That's what I'm saying. I don't listen to it. I don't like. I want to, but I don't want to because I don't know. I can't say it's a disappointment because I expect to be disappointed just because I don't know him. But I don't like. I don't want to listen to it though. But I do want to know if it clicks though. I do want to know that.
The funny thing about this whole thing,
I'll let y'all know.
What I find the funniest about this whole thing, though, homie ain't even from here, man. Ain't the nigga from Innerstown?
Yep, UK.
I just find it funny, but I just find that part funny.
So let me elaborate on that a little bit. I get it. We say that, but his formative years was definitely spent in Atlanta.
Okay.
So, like, he was born in the UK. And that's, like, pretty much it. Like he was over here when he was like 3 or 4 or some shit like that, or 5. Like, so like if you know, everybody know, man. You as a baby, from 2 to 5, you ain't got shit to do. You don't even remember shit. You know what I mean? So if all you remember is Atlanta, is Southwest Atlanta, like nigga, you from Atlanta, no matter where the fuck you was born. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just motherfuckers being in the military experience that shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? And being around military people. I know motherfuckers that was born in Germany and shit, but been in Florida all their whole life. You know what I mean? Type shit. Or pretty much close to it. You know what I mean? As a child, they remember moving to Florida, and then that's all they known since then. Type shit. You know what I mean? Like, so, but they do remember parts of Germany and parts of different places like that. Like, but you know, it's just as 3 to 5 teenagers, yeah, I can get it. 10, yeah, I get it. 4 or 5, nigga, you from Atlanta.
Yeah.
Where you from is where you at.
It's where you at, bro. You from he don't even got no accent, bro. That's how you know he came over here when he was little. He don't have a European accent at all.
And he was like, he grew up, he was making them moves. He was, from what I hear out in the streets, he was moving
and
around.
When they came here, they was poor. Most immigrants are poor when they come here. Like, think of, unless you have a certain nationality like Israeli, Pakistani,
he moved
like,
to Atlanta
like that.
At 7.
7 years old.
At 7, yeah.
So you barely remember. At 7, I can barely remember. I remember shit because I was here all my life. But if I was somewhere else, like, and moved, like, I'm different. I'm fortunate. Like we was just talking about earlier. I was born in the house that it's all I known growing up. A lot of people that wasn't for them. A lot of people they ain't go through that. A lot of people was born somewhere and they moved till they got settled. I was born in the crib that's the only crib I know other than my family's house. So I'm different. I'm fortunate. Like, but some people have been born other places, and by the time they start learning and being formative for those formative years, that's all they know. Like, for instance, my son, I got a son that was born in California, but we moved from California when he was 5. He don't remember shit about California. But my 12-year-old does. My you know what I'm saying, my 14-year-old, he does. He remembers everything about California.
Mm-hmm.
But my 5-year-old don't. He don't remember shit. Or I'm sorry, damn, I'm thinking. He's not 5, he's 10 now. But he's 10 now, but he don't remember shit about California. Not really.
Right.
But those are formative years we got to remember being young.
Right.
And we got to remember our kids growing up. We got to remember what those formative years were. And like 7, like, bro, you don't know shit about sports. Like, you barely playing if you just now getting into it. Think about it. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's when you start joining pee-wees. 7 years old, you can't even go play sports for real. You're still a child.
Yes. So
you're not going nowhere without your mom at 7.
Yeah. You make no. You ain't got no decision making.
Thank you. So you're not forming anything. You're not forming anything at 7.
Right.
16, 12, 13, 12, when you're allowed to leave the crib without your parents, you start to learn different people. You starting to learn your environment. That's when you're forming shit.
Yo, I think we did a great job on this subject here.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
I'll do for those that will listen to 21 Savage. Turn us up. Turn us up to those that won't. I'm keeping 1,000 with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping 1,000. You know what I'm saying? Keep it real with you. You're not gonna listen to it.
My nigga.
I got nothing against, bro. I know he say his name a lot. 21. 21. Matter of fact, Eris had my fucking dick seated number 21. I said twice now because of the nigga. I don't even listen to his music. 21.
I'm about to say the only thing I know 21 from is the Summer and Usher song. That's it. That's all I got for him.
21.
Yeah, and that's on purpose. That's a marketing tool too.
Hell yeah.
I ain't got nothing else for that boy though. No, I'm just saying, like, I ain't got nothing else for him. I don't want to hear nothing else, nothing.
Trust me, I got my own ad libs. That's marketing tools. but it means, you know what I'm saying. Mine are different, but yeah, it's a marketing tool.
So I gotta ask y'all a question. I got a question for the group. Question for the group.
Shout out to RC.
Best group of all time. Me and PG, I asked you earlier. You was shaky. You was shaky with your answer, bro.
Damn right.
I mean, I'm not gonna ask that. I'm not gonna ask the question I asked you earlier. I'm gonna ask it in a different way.
But I want everybody else to go first. So just ask it generally, and everybody else gonna go. I'm gonna go last.
Best, in your opinion, GOAT group of all times. GOAT group of all times. I'm starting with HB. GOAT group of all times. Group.
I don't fucking know. You talking about R&B group or just group period?
Period.
Ooh, shit, that's a broad category.
That just changed my whole.
Let's go R&B group.
Oh yeah, hold on. Let me.
Let's go R&B.
Okay, all right.
Because when I seen R&B, I was like, I don't fucking know because I love rap. Ever since I came out the womb, I just been a rap hip hop fan. I never really just groups and it. I listened. That was what was playing, but I had Shy single. That was the only R&B tape I ever had, and I had that and Naughty by Nature, and I just was on the rap. So
Naughty by Nature,
Shy was the shit.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I remember I went to school. I had washed my coat and I had my tape in my coat, and it was in the dryer. And I got to school. I'm sure enough, my Shy tape. I pull it out, and that shit was melted. I said, "No, my Shy." But group,
man,
and I was showing
flip that shit. That nigga said, "Yeah, my Shy."
What?
But I had to think about the top group period.
Okay.
Because it's rock and roll. You got it's so many.
That's why he narrowed it down to R&B. That's why he just narrowed it down to
R&B. I don't know. I had to go with who I like. That would be but that's not the GOAT though. Just because I like him, I had to think about that for a second.
No, it's your GOAT. It's on your judgment.
Your GOAT.
Who's your GOAT group? R&B group.
Nigga, you can say the Jackson 5. Everybody know the Jackson 5.
They wasn't my GOAT group.
Nigga, it had Michael Jackson in it.
But it had Michael Jackson. The rest of them, I don't even know who. It was Tito. Damn, it was names. But shit. Where Jazz go? Jazz left.
PG.
Jazz.
What's your answer, PG?
Yeah,
I definitely got an answer for you.
Go ahead, PG.
So, me personally, if I had to narrow it down and say the GOAT R&B group, for me,
you,
the Isley,
PG,
the Isley brothers, will be the Isley brothers.
Isleys. I fuck with that.
The Isley.
Good answer.
And the reason why I say that is because them niggas still on tour right now.
Music is sampled like fuck.
Music is one of the most sampled groups in rap history.
I ain't even think about them.
The Isley brothers. They're all brothers. Just like
don't
the Jacksons.
Change my answer, though.
Huh? You said you ain't changed your No, for real, most definitely. So that's my answer. That's my answer.
And I'm saying my fault. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I wanted to say that's a great answer. I didn't even think about them, but it doesn't change. It don't change.
Okay. Most definitely.
Ahead,
and that's why we doing this.
I think me and Jazz got the same GOAT group.
Okay.
It's New Edition, man. New
You think-
Edition, man.
You
Fucking
think
simple
New Edition
answer,
the
dog.
GOAT group?
Listen, every one of them niggas went platinum. Ralph went platinum. Johnny went platinum. Bobby went platinum. Then BBD got together. Them nigga, shit like that just don't fucking get done, bro. Them niggas on. Speaking of on tour, them niggas on tour right the fuck now. Y'all niggas. I mean, damn. I mean, you know, I need to get some. Y'all my friends, so I get so comfortable with y'all. I hate throwing that nigga word out. Y'all.
Hey,
I hate
hey, LB,
But,
I wanted to
hold on,
say
bro.
New
Hold on, bro. Man, this nigga don't even know he ain't on camera right now. Made me lose my track.
Oh, you
Go
said
ahead,
that
HB.
wasn't sure. Okay.
Go ahead, HB.
Oh, I was just saying, I wanted to say New Edition, but I couldn't think of the name. And I kept about to say Bell Biv DeVoe. But I was like, I can't just say Bell Biv DeVoe. And I couldn't think of New Edition. But
Now,
that's
if
kinda,
you would have
that's kinda
said
more
Bell
my
Biv
speed.
DeVoe, bro, that would have been a good answer. That's a fire answer.
Woo! I get
That's
it.
a fire answer. Bell Biv DeVoe, fire answer. I just think, I don't know.
Wait a
I just
minute.
think.
I just
Go
looked
ahead.
something up. I just looked something up.
Go ahead.
And I'm sorry to do this. Honorable mention. Only reason why I'm gonna look them up, only reason why I'm gonna bring it up is because of the status. Honorable mention, greatest group, TLC.
Nigga, get the fuck out of here.
I ain't
why?
even gonna lie. That was my
You know
female
why?
group.
You know
That
why?
was my female group.
But do
I'm
you know
not
why? But do
gonna
you know
lie.
why?
Please tell me why. Tell me why.
I just fucking Googled it, and they are the only R&B group that is diamond, nigga.
Hold on.
That's
You
cool.
not
Let's
man.
go.
Not even the brothers,
TLC?
not even New Edition. They are not
I'm not even
diamond.
gonna lie.
I feel
TLC
you.
is diamond, nigga, and
I
that's
had
the stat. So
my male
honorable mention.
group.
I'm still
My
not changing
male
mine. I still
group-
like
Fact.
Ivy, but
I
honorable
got you.
mention TLC
Got you.
on stat.
Oh, great fucking point.
My
never
male
even knew
group was gonna be New Edition, and my female group was gonna be TLC. I'm not
Hold
gonna
on.
lie.
Break the tie. You gotta break the tie.
TLC mother like
Oh, she do.
oh my God.
You gotta break the tie.
not
Jan.
even we not even talking about the fan mail album. We talking about they before shit.
Nah, Crazy Sexy Cool was
TLC
is diamond.
has been bomb. And then that motherfucking that fan mail album, boy. I think the fan mail album went like platinum or something. Ain't that the one that went
TLC?
platinum?
No, the first one, right? PG?
What?
Crazy Sexy Cool?
Crazy Sexy Cool, I think is the first one. Yeah, I think that's the first
That's
one.
when I went diamond?
Yeah, that's the one that's diamond. Crazy Sexy Cool is diamond.
What
good
was
answer.
fan mail?
HB, I think BBD
I
was a
don't
good
know.
answer. That's a good
It
answer,
ain't
bro.
diamond. But see,
But
it's all
hold on,
subjective. Music is always subjective.
Hell yeah.
A lot of
Did they
people gonna
go
say
diamond?
the Beatles. Huh?
Did they
They
go
gonna say
diamond?
Who?
BBD? No.
No.
Nobody.
I just looked at. I specifically looked up I looked up R&B groups that's diamond, and TLC is the only one.
Not even the Jacksons. Jackson 5.
Isley, no, Let me see. Jackson's. Let me see. Hold on.
I believe
Isley's.
you.
I'm about to look it up. I'm about to put it to the test.
But
Because I asked
those
who was the only diamond R&B group.
I believe those is all great answers though. I don't think HB was bad with BBD, even though BBD is a part of New Edition. But I don't think that was a bad answer.
Hold on, sorry. Boys the Men is diamond also.
Oh shit. Oh, I knew Boys the Men was up there though.
Yeah, Boys the Men is diamond also.
Listen, top 3 groups of all time is fucking the Jackson 5, New Edition, and Boys the Men.
Facts.
Period. I mean,
Facts.
somebody might agree. I'm saying period, like ain't nobody gonna disagree. But
I put New Edition.
No.
I put New Edition.
So New Edition is definitely up there for me, but I can't. I would say to me they're a goat. They are one of the goats.
Yes.
But what happens when you go to a farm? Do you see just one goat?
No, you make more goats. They made Boys the Men, my G. They made Boys the Men. They made BBD. You know what I'm saying? this is why.
But what's crazy is that what's crazy is that the group, not to cut you off, but what's crazy is that the group that they made went diamond and they're not.
And what I'm saying is, which make them a GOAT group because they created other GOATs. They created Ralph Tresvant Solo. They created BBD. They created Bobby Brown, Johnny Gill, Boyz II Men.
Yeah, matter of fact, you're right.
All that shit come from the tree.
And I know who that came from, and I never disagreed. But for me,
that's why they go good for me, because of what you said. But
right,
I don't knock nobody's answer. I think y'all all had great answers.
But see, music, and this is why, and I love we get to do it because music is subjective.
Hell yes.
There's not a concrete answer because you like what you like, HB like what he like, I like what I like, Jazzy like what she like.
Now, just for fun, and since I gave my top 3,
okay.
PG, you next. Give me 2 more. You got the Isleys? Go ahead.
Isleys, I'm gonna go Boyz II Men, and I'm gonna go TLC as far as my R&B.
Okay. HB, go ahead. Top 3. If you got a top 3.
Man, I'm gonna say Jodeci. I grew up on a lot of Jodeci at a young age. You know what I'm saying? KC and JoJo. I'm gonna say BBD. You know what I'm saying? Bell Biv DeVoe. And shit. I'm thinking of a female group. I don't want to say TLC just because
Jazz already said it. Hey, but shit.
The movement. No, because
it's not too many though. You got SWV Escape. You got all this.
SWV was fire. They was fire.
And they was, but I'm sorry, they not beating
TLC.
We got Total.
I like SWV way better than TLC. Me personally,
and I know I probably know a lot of the songs word for word, and never like on the CD or listen to it. That's how much impact it was just playing around the world, where you know that shit.
Which one?
Said, TLC.
Okay.
Shit, I like Escape more than anything. Ain't that with Latasha Scott and Candy?
Yeah.
Ain't that Escape? That was my favorite girl group growing up. I had a crush on all them.
SWV. SWV can sing their ass off.
Sisters with Voices, yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
But I'm gonna go with TLC.
What's your 3, Jazz?
My 3 now, and it's crazy because as much as I'm a singer, I still go with TLC as my favorite female group.
Can't change that one. You already said
it's TLC. Like that. Them. I swear to God, I love the cool, the sexy, crazy, cool. I love that. Like literally, I do. Like that's what made me with that group. My men, New Edition.
Okay.
And group other than New Edition, I ain't even gonna lie, Jagged Edge.
Jagged Edge. Good answer. All right.
Nice.
We're gonna wrap this up soon. Cause I know niggas gotta go to work and shit. But I'm gonna say one thing real quick while we're talking about music. And this might start a conversation. I was watching some TV over the weekend, and they was giving this one artist a whole lot of fucking flowers. And a lot of people give this artist a lot of flowers. And I think this is the most overrated artist of all fucking time. Y'all gonna get mad at me. Lauryn Hill is the most overrated artist of all motherfucking time with her one album ass. She ain't no fucking legend, man, with one album, man. But, debate me if y'all want to. Y'all can put it in the comments, whatever. I don't think Lauryn Hill a legend with one album. You can't be a legend with one album. Even Biggie got more than one album, and that nigga dead. So shit.
Biggie only really had one album.
And he died. And he tied with Lauryn Hill still to this day.
Yeah, that other shit was put together.
No, it wasn't. Ready to Die he had Ready to Die, he had Life After Death. That one put together. Nigga wasn't live for that.
Life After Death was put together.
Huh?
Life After Death was put together.
No.
The one that Eminem did was put together. Hypnotized and all that. He recorded them songs. That shit was
No. We not saying that he didn't record them. He recorded them, but it wasn't released before he died.
It was going to be. It was done. He was promoting the album in LA when he got killed. The album was done.
I get what you're saying. Okay. I get what you're saying.
Done.
I see it. I see what you're saying. But it's just the timing with Biggie. It's just the timing with Biggie because it's like soon as it got released, yeah, he got murdered.
Yes.
So
Now,
so it's kind of like, yeah, you right. He do got
if
two.
y'all talking about,
He got two.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, PG. If you talking
No,
about, y'all talking
good.
about that Eminem one, yeah, that was a put together shit. But he actually did Life After Death. He got killed before he got released. But yeah, but all I'm saying is, even just to go off of that, Biggie had 2 albums and he been dead for fucking about what 20 years. Lauryn Hill still got one, and niggas still call her a legend. And to go a little bit deeper into it, I'm gonna make motherfuckers mad today. But to go a little bit deeper into it, Lauryn Hill was a great ass singer. I didn't think she was a great ass rapper. Y'all did?
No, I think she's a dope artist. Period.
Okay.
So being a dope artist don't mean that you're great. Don't mean that you're the greatest at everything that you do. It just means that you can do multiple things well. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
We already know. I honestly don't think like she's not. So like you said, you gonna make niggas mad. I'm probably gonna make niggas mad.
Let's go.
I don't think she's a greater singer as people put on.
Ooh, see, I'm not.
She's decent. She's decent, and I like her music, and I love it. But she don't send them chills up my spine. She don't give me goosebumps when I hear her hit notes. That's what I equate as a great singer. A great singer make the hair on the back of my neck stand up when she hit certain notes. Lauryn Hill ain't never did that to me. She always just made me bob. She always just made me bob. It was always just a ooh. Oh, this is feel good music. Okay. Like I get it. I like it. I love it. It's feel good music, but it's like the greatest singer, no. The greatest rapper, no. Can she do both good? Yes.
I think Nicki Minaj a better rapper and singer than her.
Well, I ain't gonna say that, nigga. You said Nicki Minaj. You said I ain't never heard Nicki sing.
No, PG, she sing on down every song, brother. You didn't know that was her.
I don't listen to Nicki, so I didn't know. I don't know her songs.
Oh shit. Okay.
I don't know her songs, bro. That ain't my cup of tea.
Before we switch the subject, HB, PG,
only Nicki song I know. Not just be funny. Only Nicki song I know is Dungeon Dragon. Rah rah. That's the only thing I ever heard.
So LB, like what was it about her music that made everybody say she was the she turned?
I have no idea.
It's the content. I can answer it. It's the content. It's what she was talking about. It's because everything that she said was facts. Nothing that she said in any of her lyrics is cap or bullshit, or it's all facts. No matter how you break it down, it's a fact and it's real, and it's still relevant and prevalent to this day. And that's why people label her the GOAT.
And she was kicking wisdom, right? Like it was called the Miseducation in Lauryn Hill, so I guess it was educational.
No, it was explaining. So the miseducation, so it's deep. She's a deep artist. So the miseducation is explaining the way that we all grew up learning the wrong things. Learning the wrong things, bro. That's right. That's what the miseducation. And then if you listen to the songs, that's what she talks about in all of her songs. So that's why I say she's in that category because of the content and what she did with her art. As an artist, she's a great artist. I will never say she's underrated. I will say people don't understand.
Okay.
And that's why DMX is like in my top 3.
Trying,
You know what I'm
and
saying?
trying.
That's
You got to
exactly
understand
right.
DMX. Yeah.
Jazzy B, what you think about Lauryn Hill? What you think before we go to the next thing?
I, I, I'm a New Yorker, so I love Lauren. Like,
Gotcha.
and then let's keep it 100. I'm sorry, but y'all said she couldn't. And well, I ain't gonna say y'all, but PG said she couldn't
Whoa.
sing. But
No.
honey,
Whoa.
wait a minute, wait
I
a
did not
minute.
say that.
My thing is, I'm sorry.
I wish I had some tea.
Quote me
The biggest
correctly.
thing,
Quote
the
me
biggest
correctly.
thing for me though, hold on. I don't care, whatever. But
I
the
said
biggest
she's
thing
not the
for
best.
me, as much as like I love Lauryn Hill, but you know what made me love her more? Sister Act 2. That bitch, man, bye. The fuck?
Now
Sing?
you done went to a
That
whole nother
bitch
level.
sang.
You
Jazzy done
got,
took it to a whole
that's a
nother level.
reason too. That's
That
another reason too. Yeah, that's another
wasn't her.
reason too.
Man, she
Cry, man.
like
Y'all done took it to
I'm
a, I
not even
get
You
it.
gonna
talking
lie.
about
Like
me?
I fuck with Lauren. First and foremost, I love our black people when we get to talking and the rapping and the, you know what I'm saying, and we speak. I love that. So I loved her for that. But I'm not even gonna lie. Sister Act 2, baby. That made me love Lauren so much more. You can't. I don't care. I don't even care what nobody
Jazzy,
say about her.
I'm not gonna let you misquote me. I didn't say she can't sing. I said she is not the best singer.
She
I
sang.
said she don't send
She
chills up my spine
sang.
when I hear her
She
shit.
don't
That's all I
sing.
said.
She sang.
That's all I said, Jazzy. Yeah.
But what I'm saying, she don't sing. She sang.
Let me tell you
That's
something
all
though.
I'm saying.
Somebody we didn't even mention
Oh,
that sings like super good and I think is underrated is Jennifer Hudson. She can send
yeah.
Man, I
she can
love.
send
Oh
chills
my
up your
god,
spine, bro. When she busts
man.
notes, she can send chills
Say
up.
it
She
again.
can make you cry
That
if she talk about some certain shit. She can sing and
Yes,
make you get
yes,
emotional. That's
yes.
what I mean by one of the. That's what I mean when
Honey.
I say
Can
the
I
best or a best
tell
singer.
you?
Now
Warren Hill has
she just
never
Don't
made
did.
me
know,
feel like
man.
that, bro. Like she's always made me just
I'm gonna
like I
find
said,
this
bob my
video.
head. Ooh, it's a good melody. That's it. That's
I'm
I
gonna
didn't say
find
she
this
couldn't.
video of Jennifer Hudson. You know she got her show, right?
Of course, I
So
watch it.
she got her
I'm a fan.
on her show. She had you know, she's talking to her audience or whatever, and this older lady asked her to sing a Christmas a gospel song for her, and it
Mm-hmm.
wind up being a gospel song that her I want to say
Yep.
she said her grandma always had her sing, so she knew the words and everything.
Put
And
that
when I
lady in
say
tears.
that girl sung that damn song and she made that old lady cry in the audience,
Mm-hmm.
like the lady was already happy just because Jennifer said she was gonna sing it for her. But when she
Yep.
sang that song, that bitch sang, man,
Put that
goddamn,
lady in tears, didn't she?
and tears. Yo, she holding the lady hand in the audience and everything. And that
Mm-hmm.
lady is in tears, singing the words with her and everything. Jennifer,
yo,
that's I love her. I love her.
yo. All
One of the
right.
She's
most
a very
underrated.
impactful one.
Mm-hmm. Underrated.
So about to end this soon.
All right.
HB, because I know you got to get up, PG. HB, go ahead and do me a favor, HB.
We
What
good.
up? What up?
Do me a favor. I want you to, because we about to, we gonna end this show. We're gonna put an end on this. But right now, I want you to do what it do, ski, do that. We about to do this HBTV shit real quick. You gonna talk about the 50 shit? You want to talk about the 50 shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
look, so hold on. This is what you gonna do. This is how we gonna do it. We gonna in a second. We gonna do a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do a countdown. 5, 4,
Bet.
3, 2, 1. We go what it do, ski. Do all that shit. And then you ask us. Then you introduce the topic. Ask us about the 50. Introduce however the fuck you want to. This gonna be your HBTV right here. All right.
Give me
All
one.
right.
Go ahead, do that. Give me 1 second.
Okay. Whenever you're ready, brother.
Uh, go ahead. Let's go.
Hold on. Let me take this out. I'm gonna take this out. When you get by yourself, do the what it do, ski, okay?
All right.
Oh,
What it do? What it do? What it do? Ski. Yep, we back in the building with a little viral content.
what up, my guy?
What the business is.
Chillin', man. We here on HBTV. What's the deal?
What up? What up? What up?
We all here. HBTV. What's happening?
Man, cooler, man. Y'all know. Waiting for PG to come back on.
No, he said, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm here. Y'all can start that. Yeah, I'm good. We good.
Yeah, man. What y'all, we gotta talk about that Fab verse. I love it. I love it.
Me too.
Love it. Man, bring bars back. Bring bars back. Fab, he went hammer time. I'm talking about, and I think it was light work. He going up against 50.
It's definitely
You know
light
what I'm
work.
saying?
If you know Fab, it was light.
It was light. But the whole Squatters freestyle I thought was dope. Like over there in that content world, 50 get at you, and it's statue of, Jim. There's some legends up there. Fad, what y'all just gonna let 50 just, you gotta say something, you gotta do something. And what more great way to come with a put it on wax. You know what I'm saying?
Let me say that I agree. I'm right with you, HB. I love Fabulous verse. Fabulous killed that shit. I will say, I don't know if y'all know this, because we don't really talk about music too much on here. I'm a big Mano fan.
Me too.
But I like Mano because I like Mano. I don't like Mano the artist, because I don't even fucking know. I know he got a couple songs. Hi hater. I like Mano because I like Mano. He a real nigga.
He a real nigga.
I fucks with Mano, the person. I don't know his music. His verse was cool. Davies, cool. Jim, but Fab killed that shit. The only reason niggas really talking about the Squatters' rights is because Fab went in. Them other niggas, it was alright. It was cool. It was cool.
It was mid.
It was fair for a square. It was alright.
It was mid, but I liked it. I think I don't know if it was like the plan was we ain't gonna go too hard. We're just gonna hop in this.
Well, because they didn't.
I didn't hear nobody else's verse but Fab's.
Yeah, I like all their verses. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like Dave East. I didn't like Dave East.
Okay, I didn't like Jim Jones.
So what did 50 say about Dave East?
He said he called them all squatters. Go ahead, HB. This your show.
Yeah, he called them all squatters.
He was saying, I'm sorry to interrupt. I'll fix this for you.
What happened was on the podcast they was talking about the Diddy documentary. And so 50 jumped on there and went crazy on them. Mm-hmm. Then he said the building that they in, they owe like money on it. They squatting, they ain't paying. Then he went to he put the money in and buy the show, and he went crazy on them. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they end up making the squatter. They just getting started. I think they only like 12, 13 episodes in. It's like y'all got to do something now.
Whose podcast? Mano?
It's their podcast. You not here today podcast?
Yeah, I watched Mano and Jim Jones podcast.
Yeah,
Mano
let's
and
rap
Jones
about
all of them, bro. It's Mano, Jim Jones, Dave East, and
Fabulous.
So they all on the podcast.
Yeah.
Or on the podcast.
Okay.
But 50 got mad because they was talking about the documentary. I think they were saying like you should have to get permission from somebody to do a documentary on them. And it just went
That's what
left
they
from
said.
there.
They were
So he
saying
was so it's basically
they were saying
backlash.
they were saying it was unfair that they was talking about unauthorized documentaries.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
When you ain't got people's permission to do it, how true is this shit and all type of shit like that? Go ahead, HB. I'm sorry.
We all know 50 the king of pettiness. So he went at him. In today's world, on the internet, like they waiting for your response. It's like, was they not gonna say nothing? But like, what could they really say? They not really like that on the internet. And then to go against 50 with the pettiness, it's like, damn, but you can't let the nigga bitch you though. You know what I'm saying? So they came with a freestyle. And they used the squatters, promoted off the squatters. He said, we squatters, 50 put up some receipts. I don't know if they was real, but like he was talking to the landlord, and the landlord was saying Jim owes this and that amount and whatnot. So
So,
they
okay,
made it.
so now I got more clarification. It's really directed and about. So if you know 50, it's really directed and about Jim Jones.
Jim Jones. Facts.
Yeah.
Facts,
Yeah.
PG. Yes. Yep.
But
The
He
other
don't like
niggas caught strays.
at
The
the
other niggas
at
just
the
caught
same
strays.
time, they got into it with academics. He was
He's
he was
nothing.
calling them, but what I'm saying with he was saying they like, oh, dressing like the young niggas or whatever. And 50 played off of that. The acting said they were squatters and shit. So he called them I think they called them they call them what they call them. They got a name for old men who dress like still young dudes or whatnot. But I would love to see 50 like write a verse. You know what I'm saying? Cause they connected like Transformer. It's gonna take all four of them to, you know what I'm saying? Go against 50. Y'all know, nigga Jay-Z said 50 came through like hurricanes do. And still coming. You know what I'm saying? He's a fucking tycoon. And I would love to see a good rap battle. But 50 said he told Fabulous like he planning his next year, but as soon as he get back, he on his neck. So yeah, that was just some fun little facts. But
We can't hear you, HB.
Oh yeah, your shit went out.
We can't hear you, bro.
Can't hear you.
We can't hear you, HB. Go ahead, HB. We can't. Oh shit. Shit. I hope we got that. I hope we got that good. So
Well,
yeah, but
yeah.
like you was saying though, yeah, they caught strays because the nigga mad at Jim Jones. Jim Jones been fucking with Yayo. You know he don't play about Yayo.
That's right. I was about to say, you don't speak ill of Tony.
Nah.
50 a jump on your neck. Boy, that's it. But them niggas like blood brothers, man. And if
Facts.
you understand, if you really know their history, you'll understand why.
Yeah,
You'll understand why Tony Yayo. I fuck with Tony Yayo. Nigga, Tony Yayo is a real ass nigga, bro.
yeah, I fuck with
Okay,
Tony.
there we go.
Yayo.
You back. Yeah, I fuck with Tony
Yeah,
Yayo tough, man.
I be watching all his interviews and shit.
When you talk about a friend, that's the kind of nigga you want, bro. Loyalty, bro. And I'm not bullshitting. It ain't about no stupid ass street shit or no dumb. It's about real friendship. Like that nigga was there when he was low and high, and treated him the same way. Always had the same love for him, like type shit. So
you think 50 gonna send him Murder at him?
No.
Nah, 50 ain't gonna. 50 don't have to.
He don't have to.
If Yayo want to come at them niggas, he will.
Hey,
he gonna say
Yayo gonna do it on the strength, nigga, because of 50.
Yeah, he gonna say something for sure.
Them niggas might be in that end of the year wrap up. Though they might get talked about in this wrap up.
They is gonna get wrapped up. They finna get wrapped up.
Yeah.
They gonna get wrapped up.
Trust me, they getting wrapped up. Murder
gonna be on that ass on that wrap up though.
That's my favorite shit. He say he ain't doing it again. He always say that every year.
Yeah, he got
he
to
end up doing it. He got to.
He
got to.
Really, this might be a whole other subject, but I don't respect that shit. He stole that.
What you mean?
That.
He didn't
stole
really
that from somebody else.
But he
the wrap up.
I ain't gonna
stole the wrap up.
Yeah.
Who did the wrap up?
No, I ain't saying. I'm not saying wrap up. I'm saying he did the same
Mad Skills. Remember Mad Skills?
Mad Skills used to do it.
I do.
But he was the wrap up
nigga. That shit was weak as hell though. After I got hit to the wrap up, and then I found out that he used to do it first, I went back and was listening to his, and I was like, oh yeah, he ain't do nothing but jumped in the same lane and perfected it, did it better than he did it.
Music is subjective. It's subjective.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna say he stole
Mad
it.
Skills.
Like,
so I think the eras just switched. I think the eras switched on us.
I'm gonna say he stole it from him.
Because Mad Skills is dope. And if he did it first, then he definitely stole. He definitely jocked it. But
bro,
what you said earlier, two things can't be true at the same time. He did perfect it.
And he ain't got a monopoly on it. Ain't nobody saying he wasn't allowed to do it.
And ain't nobody saying can't nobody else do it. And ain't nobody said can't nobody else do one. It's just probably not gonna be as popular and as fire as that nigga murder. Like I mean,
he took
Uncle
it over.
Murder. Like it just
he took it over. Really, he basically
Uncle Murder dope, man. Niggas forgot. Uncle Murder been dope as fuck.
The last year
from the beginning, bro.
No,
he don't pierce out the wrap
up. I don't even keep on.
No, you good. You good. I'm done.
But as we've been saying, music is subjective, right? I thought last year's wrap up was trash, and I thought it was too long.
Damn.
I thought it was too long. I was feeling that.
You liked it though?
I liked it because he covered a lot of shit. The only reason why it was too long is because it was a lot of shit.
He had little skits in it though.
He did okay. So I agree with y'all. He did do too many intros. He did like 2 intros. It was weird. It was weird on that aspect.
The last one to me.
But it was a lot of shit though going on last year though.
True. Now,
just like this year,
we gotta put it.
He got some more shit to put in there.
He got some shit this year, boy. Oh, he gonna kill Diddy. He gonna do Diddy dirty.
And he gonna talk about how niggas is mad at 50 too.
We gonna talk about Jim Jones. Jim Jones gonna catch it.
This gonna be the line. Niggas mad at 50 for telling the truth. Watch. I bet you that's gonna be the line, nigga.
So hey y'all, we appreciate y'all rocking with us all motherfucking year. All year, man. We appreciate y'all.
Most definitely.
And keep fucking with us because next year we got some sleeves for y'all. Man,
hey,
you think we did something this year? You think we did something this year? Wait till you see us next year. Redeployment, back again.
Most
real
definitely.
Game, no gimmicks. We know we ain't going no damn where. Hot or shot.
Right.
You still fucking with it. Y'all ain't forgot about us, did you? That shit. We got HBTV. We still got Real Game, no gimmick news. We still got Ladies Night. We still got everything for we got Black Money Media, man. Fuck with us, man.
We taking over, man. We taking over, nigga. Look, and we got the sports coming. Let's not forget about that. We got the sports coming, and also we got talking shit coming back with a different name.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be totally different. So we changing things. That's gonna be our first actual show. And I mean, it's going to be a live fucking show every motherfucking week. If you niggas, any artists out there, And I don't just mean music. I mean, I don't give a fuck if you draw with a pen, if you tattoo niggas. I don't give a fuck what you do. If you do anything, if you're an artist, if you fuck with this world, man, come fuck with us. We want to interview you. We want to have you on the show. We want to get your thoughts on some things. Man, we want to get y'all the hotter shots. You know what I'm saying? Check out this shit. We want y'all to play this game with us. Come fuck with us, man. Fuck with us because we fuck with you, man. For real.
Fact. And we appreciate y'all. We out. We love y'all.
Don't forget, W Energy, real game. W Energy, Pizza the Hustler, anyone, 10% off the full fucking order, man. And don't forget, blackmoneymedialive.com, man. Go get your fucking merch, man. Fuck with us because we fuck with you like we said, man. LBC, man, let them know, man.
This the team, man. Fuck with us. We coming back. Fuck with us. We love y'all. Peace.
Peace.